Hey everybody, Wolfie here, and Ellie, and Alex. We're gonna put up some scent hangers for the deer. Sorry, I had to grab my walking stick here. We're at a spot. The deer have been traveling through here for a very, very long time. I'll switch the camera around and give you a short tour of the area here. Okay, right there where Ellie's sitting is trail that I use it in the winter actually, but it's a deer trail up through, and it crosses our main trail. And way over on the far side of our trail, I'm going to put up a second hanger, but it comes down through. We've got a big hardwood marsh type area, or not marsh, I don't even know what to call it, just a big hardwood lot, almost pure maple, and it's a little wet most of the year. What happens is, over that way there's a ridge along the side of the creek. The deer cross the creek on a couple beaver dams and narrows up there, come over that ridge, and they either go along the other side of the hardwoods, or they come right through it, or around this edge, and they come right up through here and head across that way. And we have a few spots. We've gotten deer right up through here a few times over the years. So we're going to find a good spot here to set up a scent hanger. Just something to get their attention and make them want to come up through here. So we got to find a decent tree, and I got to be careful where I'm walking at the same time. So but we're gonna make a fake scrape under it where we put the scent hanger up. Got some brand new deer scent to use. I'm not sure if I've ever used this type before. I'm thinking maybe right along here, right here. So what we do is we scrape the ground up good. I should teach the dogs how to do this for me. Sorry for the camera jumping around, but it's hard to do with and keep my balance with the walking stick. Gotta make it look like they pawed up the ground here. That should work. And I'm gonna put the scent hanger off this little tree right here. So let's get to setting that up. Okay. Got my scrape, got my scent hanger. Here's the lure that the scent that I'm using. It's Wildlife Research Center. It's a pretty good company. They've got some pretty good products. But as you can see, Alex is pretty interested. But yeah, when you hang the cloth up, I just got a zip tie holding it to the tree. And we put some of a good dosing of the scent on it. With any luck, that's going to get their attentions. Maybe we'll start seeing a nice buck around here. Alex, get out of that. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next spot and get another one set up. And we're just going to cut right up their trail here. So we'll be back shortly. Wait, I'll show you here. You can see where the trail goes up through. This is a very old deer trail. They've been using it a long time. Move some of this stuff. Okay, on to the next. So here's the next area here. We're on the opposite side of the main trail now. There's a wet area there, and there's where my trail goes out to the main trail. Quite a few years ago, just over the other side of that, let's see, that group of trees, on the slope, me and Dad set up a salt lick. Dad kept that going for quite a few years, to help the deer and stuff. And I want to redo a few areas like that in here, so I'm getting the groundwork started for it. We've got a nice area here, and when the deer cross the main trail, they come around that little wet area there, come up over this ridge, and they come right through either here, like in through here, or just the other side of where Alex is there. There's another little low spot in the hill, and they're cutting across and going this direction over towards the duck ponds and beaver pond. So we're going to set something up here, and I'm thinking right in between the two spots where they travel. You can see how open this area right here is. Normally there'd be a lot of ferns and stuff growing, but they travel through here a lot. Ellie's playing down in the swamp. Oh, she's right to her belly, and I think she's about to sit down in it. Oh, she had better not get on my bed when we get back to the cabin. Okay, so I'm thinking this little right here, this little tree right here, put it up on the higher branch so it hangs out above, right about here. There, we get the camera set here, and I hope you will be able to see what I'm doing here, but yeah, don't want to lose my extra zip tie. Just got a piece of old cloth. Run the zip tie through it. Hang it up on the tree here. Get our bottle of lure out. Oh, and that spot's out. This is why you don't want to lose your extra zip tie, because now I need it. Oh, good thing I don't have the lure on that yet. Okay. Cut zip tie. New zip tie. Okay, so that branch is definitely out of the question. So we'll find something a little more solid. I'm standing right on one of the deer trails right now. So I'd still kind of like to have it right here. Get the camera and we'll move you where you can see this better. Better not forget my bottle of lure. Here's where they're coming through and curving right around through here. Here's the second spot that I was talking about. They come up through and come down through here, and we've got a deer scrape right here. So this makes it that much easier on where to set it, like set up. Looks like they've been pawing at it pretty good. And my tripod's falling apart. This is the one I broke earlier this year. Okay, so here's the scrape. Here. So we're just going to make it a little more appealing. Clean some of this lower brush out. Dead stuff. And we're going to hang this scent hanger right above this. Off just a bit. Okay, so we've got the scrape here next to this tree. The scent hanger's right here. So I'll get the scent on that. And then we'll get out of here and see what happens. I gotta scrape this up a little bit and make it look fresh. But that's about it. This is... Like I said, I'd like to set up a couple salt licks. I'd like to restart the one that we had over here. And I've got another spot picked out for another good salt lick. Right where the deer and elk both travel throughout the winter. Okay, just a quick view of the second finished setup. Got the scent hanger above. Got what now looks to be a fresh scrape. All good to go. Time to head back to the cabin. Okay, so here we are at the main trail. There's Miss Elizabeth coming. This is my turn off. We call this the turn at the old garden. Because mine and Dad's first attempt at a garden back here was just down by them first big birch trees right there. But we've got the one scent hanger over the other side of that hump, and the other one is over that way. This is that wet spot that I was showing. But if you look, you can see where the deer trail goes right through along. That's the wet down there, right along the edge, and right over towards where we just put the second scent hanger. This is a very well used spot for the deer to travel through. And doing this video because I just wanted to share some of our mild tactics when it comes to the hunting deer. But it's kind of a nice spot, little area, and we're not too far from the cabin. Only a few minutes. Little longer with me walking, but Yeah, this is one of our main crosses, like crossroads for the deer. So with any luck, these scent hangers will help get some more activity going on. And once I can get some salt licks and stuff set up, maybe that'll help a lot more. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'm going to hobble my way back to the cabin and sit and rest for a bit. I gotta get the fire going and get some water on for coffee and all that fun stuff. But yeah, definitely gotta sit and rest. Okay, everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you all soon.